Alright, hello, Mr. Leafy here. Thank you for watching. This is a version 2.2 update for you. As you can see, things are happening already. First things I want to show you is this anti-spam feature. So as you can see here, someone decides to go weird and put a whole bunch of spawners together, and then when they spawn, they just keep making new stacks and new stacks. Now, these new stacks don't delete each other normally unless they've been killed. So, in order to prevent that spam and that lag, I've had to put a limit of how many you can have in a certain area. So, as you can see, these stack up to 1,000. So, there's no real reason why you need to have more than one. So, what I'll ask you to do is just put the spawners together, essentially. So if for some reason there's more than three, I think, it's three or more stacks, then it'll just start deleting them, and you should be good to go. Prevent that. Another option is if you go back here, they will all auto despawn if you're about 40 blocks away from them. I added that so that way you're not going to have tons and tons of mobs constantly stacking and showing up, and that can cause a lot of lag in your server or your realm. So that's another feature I added. Um, so one thing to note is with this add-on, you can actually kill one individual stack like that. Normally, you have to kill them like this, right? It's gonna keep stacking, and then you have to totally just so say there's a stack of 1,000, you're gonna have to keep killing them until all the 1,000 are gone. But if you have spawners, they're gonna keep adding to it, so you still use spawners. It's a mess. So in order to prevent that, or if you have your stack in a wrong spot, you can't get it out, then just kill it with a stack remover tool, and then you can have it auto spawn again. As like that. Now, if you want to kill all the mobs in the certain area and reset the whole add-on, it cleans up a little bit. You can do function reset mobs, and that'll clear it all up for you. Now, they do drop their loot, so what you got to do is you got to do function clear loot, and that'll get rid of all the loot they dropped when you killed it, or all the mobs. Okay, so that's a nice option there for you. If you are stacking, so as you see here, this is already level 16, so I can't stack it. And you can only stack level 1s on any other level, so that way you can go up. So as you can see, my inventory, I got a whole bunch of spawners. So let's say I want to do iron golem spawner. It might be a little loud. All right, so there. So we got a level 16 golem spawner, and as you can see, we're already within 20 blocks of that spawner over here. So what we have to worry about is it's just going to stack over here. So it's not going to spawn here. Now, if you kill this stack here, it'll choose between one of the spawners. It'll choose between whatever spawner it wants to spawn at, whether it's this one or this one. So it's not going to spawn this one, um, or it just chooses whatever one it wants to use, which is nice. Okay, so what we can do with the spawner, it's really nice, is you can break it. Oops, did not mean to do that. Let's do it again. Oh, and then if you have nothing in your hand, you can actually check the level. So if you're curious what level it is, you just check it. Okay, so let's go ahead and do game mode S, and then if you were to break it, you don't need silk touch or anything. Then you can actually, so you see, you can grab it as a level 16. Now, if you want to stack level 16s, you can do that in your inventory, or level 1s, of course, or any level. You can stack of its own kind. And then if you want to craft spawners, you can do spawner. As you can see here, you can craft spawners in survival only if you have the right version. So if you have the crafting version, this is what will show up, plus the stacker, which will give you the ability to move stacks and clean up stuff a little bit. So just note that. Really fun to play with, actually. So what I need to show you here is if you have a level 16 and you want to break it down to level 1s, all you need to do is go to a stone cutter, and then you just need to go in here, put it in here, and as you see, it converted that down to level 1s. It doesn't matter if it's, 5 levels or not. Go back to, yeah, here we go. It'll do it no matter what. So it has all the recipes it needs in this, so that way you can, there it is, break it down to level 1s. So just note that. There we go. So yeah, so there's that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm missing. Had the functions. Of course, if you want to stack them together, you get a crouch stack. It makes it fun, so you can actually add more in a certain area. So if you have a whole bunch, then that's an option. They all drop the vanilla loot, and as you look here, you're probably wondering, does he drop his heads? Yes, he does drop his heads with the rare, however rare the vanilla ones drop their heads. So you're going to get quite a few heads pretty quickly. So just take a note of that as well. But other than that, I think that pretty much sums up what you can do in this add-on, so as version 2.2. So hopefully that's helpful and you guys enjoyed it, and look forward to you guys mentioning if there's any bugs or anything like that, or just tell me how you think about it, and or invite me to your servers and realms. I like seeing my add-ons in use, so just something to note. So have a good day.